Welcome to the Storyteller's Tavern, where stories are served like ale and the seat is open for you at every table. Let's get back to the story, shall we, my friends? Last time on Hotel Hell.
On top of the table, there's nothing. Underneath the table, though, there is what seems to be a fresh carcass of a raccoon.
Oh. When we get to the doors, Harper will do like a nervous, like, ta-da! She opens the doors.
Could I do a survey the area with the camera?
It's a little bit difficult at first, because the great majority of the furniture is covered by the dust sheets. Until when you guys pull out some of the dust sheets on these closets against the wall, and they are actually bookshelves. Yeah. The first book that you pull out is a King James Bible. The book that Harper pulled, it's painted with some sort of like oil painting. And then it starts to take a weird turn as the paintings, although they're very well done, they start to depict more depressing landscapes, dead trees, maybe a dead animal. You look into the initials, and since the beginning of this folio, there is the initials J.S. Harper pages to the next painting, and it turns from the realism to the surrealism until you reach the last page.
Do I want to reach the last page?
And the last page is blank, except for a small note.
It says, "Woe to him who ventures near. Woe to him who opens the gate, as evil shall be unleashed upon the world."
That's really weird and ominous.
Yeah, very, very weird. Again, signed by JS.
I mean, JS was an artist, so there could be some weird artistic statement of some sort.
Maybe.
I have a question. Could I roll occult to see if that specific phrasing of words pops up in my memory of any sort of like occulty chanting phrases or things like that?
Could I also roll an occult roll?
I'll allow it, yeah.
I failed.
I got a hard success.
Julian tries to go through his knowledge of the occult. There's no specific direct connection to this, but the language used and the clue of the paintings gives you this gut feeling to which it would give the impression that this is about the end of the world in some way. Now that you think about it, some of the paintings that is like more demented and nightmarish could be considered a hellish kind of landscape.
Julian's gonna look at Scott and be like, "Would you mind if I actually took this to do some more research? I might be able to figure some more things out." Harper, I don't know if you know this, I actually do a lot of studying in my own free time on the occult. I'm actually writing a book about it.
The occult?
Yes.
Wait, what does this have to do with like anything that's going on right now?
The book. I've had to do a lot with imagery and things of the occult. I think that this may just be someone doing a crazy art project, but I'd like to look into these paintings more and see if maybe there's some other interesting history that we could uncover here.
I'm okay with it if you are.
History? I mean,
I'm not trying to. Let me
be my guest. Take this book. I don't want it.
I'm not trying to say that there's a history of the occult in the hotel. I'm just saying that it's possible that maybe there was someone who stayed here, and maybe they're a famous figure of some kind, something like that.
Yeah, well, yep. You can take the book. Hopefully there's
I'll
take
give
the
it
book.
to
nothing.
Julian.
Could I roll, I guess, another occult check to see if I recognize any, like, major occult figures with the initials JS?
I'll just give it that one for free. No, there's no relevant occult leaders or figureheads that would have those initials.
I'm gonna add to my gear and possessions, just JS art book.
Sure. JS portfolio.
Yeah.
John Stamos.
John Stamos.
Before he was an actor.
Oh, he did creep into this game. John Stamos?
John Stamos and I got our ears pierced.
Yeah. Julian will just take that. He'll just tuck it into like a little bag that he's carrying with him.
Like a
And-
pouch.
Yeah, a little pouch, and
We'll figure it out. It's
Yeah.
probably nothing.
yeah.
I've seen weird that's led to nothing
Yeah,
before.
as someone who has studied this kind of stuff on and off for a while, I'll say that 98% of the clues or leads that I get about the occult turn out to be nothing. Just people messing around and trying to scare others.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, look how beautiful this lounge is. I mean, this place is great.
So they're in this room. It's like a lounge with like a seating lounge.
I'll say so, yes. There may be a desk or two closer to a window so people could write in front of a window and stuff. But it's mostly for sitting arrangements, a couch, like a bigger seat, and so forth.
I have a question too. Like in the dining room, it was just like a regular dining room, not like a hall.
It was like a bigger dining room, but not something big enough to like host.
Parties. Like this would be a room that would host more parties.
Yeah.
So there's no bar.
Not that you can see.
Scott, I was
Yeah.
wondering something.
Mhm.
Maybe this room could be like a party room.
Oh, that
Like,
sounds
it
super
could host like weddings or like celebrations. Like we could, I don't know, we could build a bar and maybe put down
Yeah.
some like a dance floor. That'd be kind of neat.
I think it would be super cool to get
Some-
married here. you
something
know?
small.
Yeah.
Something small. And you know, like tables instead of these
Mhm.
like really old couches.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be nice, and then maybe move the books in the shelves somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about architecture or design,
Yeah.
interior design.
We can figure it out. Yeah, I think it would make a really cool party room.
How many windows are there in the lounge that face the river?
3.
Yeah,
you
I-
can see it.
I mean, I think that maybe we could run it by Ramirez of like saying whatever to this whole wall, making one big window, maybe have sliding
Mhm.
doors.
That'd be really nice.
That'd be beautiful, especially at
Mhm.
night.
We could build a deck, maybe.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. And
yeah.
then, you know, people can go fishing in the river or something.
Mhm.
yeah, I think that'd be
great for
beautiful.
pictures.
That'd be
Naturalistic.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great, well, I'm done with this room. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Study next.
Yeah. We could even put the bookshelves in there
yeah.
if we scaled them
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You guys go to the study by opening the door, which is a little bit rusted, so it does take a little bit more of a nudge to open it. You guys do find what it seems to be like a carpeted area with seating arrangements in like maybe about 5 to 6 different seatings, kind of like making a circle, but not really. And there is these weird metal up to hip height pedestals with these cup on top of it. Who has like some sort of history check?
Could we do a history check?
If you want, or just an intelligence or education above 50.
I have that.
I do as well.
You guys can do a roll.
Okay. I failed.
Nope. Not even.
You've got a good education, don't you?
Yeah, I'll give it a
I
roll.
have an education of 33.
Just for funsies.
I have a question. Would we get any bonuses for like living in this region, like in this province? Because we're local compared to like I'm local and he's local.
Depending to some checks, I will allow you.
Okay, not this one.
No, this is a little bit different.
I got exactly a hard success.
Damn boy.
The exact number.
Damn boy.
So you guys are a little bit confused by your arrangement of the furniture. Maybe the fact that like they are big seats, you can see the shapes through the dust sheets that are covering, but you guys don't really see much of a point. It's just pretty much like an empty room with some like side tables and like a seating arrangement on a semicircular space and these weird pedestals near the chairs. But for Roy here, he has studied a little bit more like the British history a little bit, and he sees those and he goes, smoking room.
Oh, yeah, I recognize this. They use these in the old movies. There was like, this is a smoking room. You can tell by like the quality of the ash, and Tarantino used that a lot. That was like one of his big motifs. He did a lot of gangster movies. And
Oh yeah.
It's a
I
smoking
like
room.
Tarantino.
Well, unfortunately, we can't have smoking rooms.
No.
I mean, this is just throwing it out there. I think this would make a beautiful and sort of alternate lounge. Maybe
like a
place.
library.
Yeah, a place where
little
people can
library.
sit down, have some drinks. We could even put a bar in here.
Mm-hmm.
We could tear down the walls and put a bar around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
could tear down
okay.
the wall. And that's where.
Well, I mean, I think a quiet place to go compared to the lounge
Okay.
Yeah, that could also work.
would be better.
Like a VIP room or something.
VIP room.
We could do that, I guess.
Maybe for private parties.
Maybe.
Quite smaller parties.
Not too big of a room. I must point out that, but
That's why it's VIP.
So it's very, very. It's VIP.
The makeout room.
Yeah,
It's the 7 minutes and a half.
No. Okay. Can I do a spot hidden here?
sure.
7 Vs.
What are you trying to discern?
Anything quirky or weird in this room?
I lick the walls for tasting music.
That is a hard success.
Hard success. You notice the weird shape in front of the window, and when you pull out the dust sheet, it seems to be a taxidermy of a beaver looking outside the window.
How good is
How good in condition?
quality?
Pretty good, but the time, like with the age, it's moldering a little here in some details. But like honestly, the great majority of it, it's good. It's lifelike and everything. It's very.
Definitely need to get these restored. These are
Yeah.
pretty good quality.
It looks really cute. Maybe like a beaver could be like the new mascot of this place.
That would be cute.
It could be like, I don't know, like Chipper or something.
Oh, I think Chipper's already copyrighted.
Who has Chipper?
I feel like that's like a mascot for like a cereal or something.
I've literally never heard of it. But we can look. I mean, I like the name Chipper. I think it's cute.
I think it would be really cool to have like, because the beaver is like Canada's national animal, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like your little mascot.
That would be my thinking. Yeah.
Maybe
That
we
would be
could
cool.
like connect with what's the word I'm looking for? Animal rehabilitation, and they can like bring trained beavers here.
Like for kids
Yeah, for
to
people
pet.
to pay.
I don't.
Maybe like every other Sunday or something.
I think that would be really cute.
That would be freaking adorable.
I like that a lot.
I'd like to meet a beaver. Maybe not. Maybe
never
not the
seen a beaver?
taxidermy beaver. Well, I grew up in LA.
Well, I know, but like,
Yeah, unfortunately, I've seen them in like movies and TVs and stuff, but I haven't ever like seen a beaver up close.
well, this place is nice, but we could move on, I guess. We got the trading post and the office, so trading post, head through there and check out the office.
Yeah. Then we can head on. Let Ramirez know the things we found, the ideas we have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
very exciting.
you're full of great ideas, Harper. You're doing great.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You guys head towards the trading post. There's no door, there's just a big frame that allows you to enter. And the place is even bigger than the lounge. Mostly cleared out, but it does still have those dust sheets covering some items here and there. A bench can be seen in one of the sides. There's a lot of boxes, a lot of barrows in here, coils of rope, and discarded old brooms. The great majority of this place is like very empty. Empty to the point that a singular frame on the wall sticks out like a sore thumb. When you get close, what you see is a black and white picture that shows two gentlemen dressed up in clothes that would be befitting of the late 1800s, together with one woman in the middle, as they are standing in front of the hotel.
What do they look like?
One has a full beard, the other one is a little bit more on the like stubble, but with a full mustache. They seem to be middle-aged. The other one with the mustache is a little bit younger, and they seem to be happily smiling towards the camera. One is wearing more of like a uniform almost. The guy with the mustache is wearing a little bit more of a suit, and the woman is wearing a nice dress for the time period.
Well, this is a really interesting picture.
Mhm.
I wonder if these were the previous owners or
Maybe.
something
Maybe.
like that.
Is there anything on the wall that says like whose picture is that?
Like a plaque.
No.
Well, I don't really know if I want to keep this. I don't really know these people.
I mean, I could, again, the man with the plan, Ramirez, I could see if he knows,
Yeah.
if he could look into the history of this place. He could recognize, if he can dig up who these people are.
Yeah, maybe that'd be kind of cool to learn.
Yeah. Are you thinking about keeping the trading post or something like that?
I honestly don't know.
A trading post is kind of like where people would do like trading for like hunting. Canada had a really famous one back ages ago. Well, so like a store.
Hudson Bay.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Hudson's Bay one.
The Hudson Bay Trading Company.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
but
that's all
why
I
did
know.
they have one here in the 70s?
Well, I mean, maybe they wanted some authenticity to that experience.
Yeah. Or maybe it acted more as like a little general store type thing.
Maybe. I mean, I think maybe, like, we could put in some stores here, like a novelty store, and call it the trading post.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really
That
cool.
could work.
Yeah, because I don't think people would be, like, trading fish and pelts here.
I think it would be a great idea. I'll have to talk to Daniel. Maybe we could get some of indigenous art in here from the reservation.
That'd be
Support the
cool.
local artists, yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to go upstairs, or
Well, it's
do
up
we
to
want
you, Harper.
Oh
It's
yeah,
your
office.
place.
Wait, we have the office to go to.
Mhm.
Or
Probably a
with
good
the
idea.
not just with the art, but also we could maybe get the prints of the art that we're okay with displaying.
Yeah,
We could also
the less
sell.
depressing art.
Yeah,
That we found.
Yeah, not from the book that Julian has.
Well, to the office.
Alright, to the office you guys head, and you go around the reception desk. As you open the door, you feel this intense, cluttered, musky smell of old papers. This place is full of box and paper piles on 2 desks. There's boxes with, like, as you cannot see it from afar, there's old ceramics in it, like jars. It's like a clatter of old, for lack of better terms, junk. And there is the door that you guys guess goes to the cellar.
I have an idea. Do I have to roll for an idea?
No, you do
Do I have
not.
to roll to use my brain?
Roll
You
to
don't-
think.
You know how we were trying to figure out who JS is?
Yeah.
There's reception ledgers in here. We may be able to figure out a few names
I
of
mean,
who it could be.
if you-
Just guess, maybe.
If you want, in my own time, I could
I could even help.
I could take some of these ledgers. I mean, the only problem is we might find lots of people with the initials JS.
True.
I mean, maybe then we can narrow it down. I could send the research over to Ramirez and see if he
Yeah,
can't narrow
well-
down specifically artists.
I mean, we could take a look, like, just manually now
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
at some of the
mean,
papers.
I mean, Julian's gonna start looking
Yeah.
if there's a ledger.
Another thing that I think it will help on this endeavor is on the paintings. There is also the ear, just underneath the signature. So the year shown is somewhat akin of 1924 to 1925.
Okay.
I guess spot hidden.
Yeah, I'll
Fine.
also do that.
Yeah, I'll do one as well.
You go first.
But what are you trying to discern?
We're trying to find
Find any ledgers from that.
In that case, I recommend another skill instead.
library use, but
Library use.
I'm gonna look for something odd.
Okay.
Like, not through using library use, because I don't want to use library use, because I'm bad at it.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a pretty good roll.
I got a regular success with library use.
I got a hard success.
Trying to figure out what you're gonna find here
Well, for me and Scott, we're looking for
number.
JS
Or
initials
JS.
between the years 1924 and 1925 in the ledgers.
Okay. Well, for Harper, she's just using
I'm-
a
Yeah,
spot
I'm just
hidden.
kind of looking over the papers and looking
Weird
to
stuff.
any weird facts or weird notes.
Weird occult.
looking for weird stuff, and you don't really.
Anything that would be, like, noticeably, like, kind
That
of
would pop
different.
out.
Yeah, like if there's, like, a handwritten note by anyone,
Mhm.
or if there's, like, a map or pictures.
I'll give you this. The door to the basement, it seems to be ajar. Or the library use of Julian and Scott. While Julian is gathering some of the ledgers for that time period, 1924, 1925, he has the noticeable understanding that this is gonna take a while. Like hours worth of researching. So it might be a very daunting task to do. That you guys are gonna have the time to do it, but maybe right now it's not the best time to do that. Scott, as you go through one of the ledgers, you do find the last page having a very weird note on it. And that's where I give you another handout.
Did you find something there, Scott?
Yeah, it's in the ledger. So there's a sizable gap of about 30 years. And on the last page, it says, under no circumstances is the western red cedar tree situated at the northeastern corner of the property to be uprooted or otherwise moved in respect of the native people's belief.
Well, I could show this to Daniel and
Yeah.
ask him if anyone has records of exactly what this means. I mean, obviously we're going to uphold and respect this, but I just
Yeah.
want to double check exactly if there's any specific writings about this. like this could also affect possibly the way that we're doing construction.
Yeah, I liked the tree when I saw it. It was really pretty.
It's gorgeous. There was a theater in the portfolio too, wasn't it?
So yeah, there
Yeah.
was in the JS portfolio. But yeah, I will bring this up to Daniel.
This could make a nice little mystery subplot in the episode. Add some extra flair.
Yeah.
Something that I think it would have been applicable to Harper's check is that close to one of the desks, which seems to be the main desk for management, there is a roll of 11 bells connected to small strings. What do you guys do now?
Well, there's this door here.
It's important to say that meanwhile, like the exploration of the ground floor has taken place, the better part of 2 hours, because you guys are taking your time, you're
Yeah.
looking around and
Hasn't
stuff.
been-
So yeah, it's starting to be around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now.
I thought it was like, when did we get here?
You guys arrived around midday,
Okay, because
And then,
you were
like-
saying like 4 a.m. and I'm like, wait, that's a lot
Well-
of time that has passed.
4 a.m. for DC Lake, and then you guys drove
Okay.
down, took the river, and arrived at the hotel around midday.
Well, we can go down, I guess.
There's the cellar, right?
Spooky.
Maybe we'll find some vintage wines. Probably not.
Those would
Yeah.
be very badly aged. And
Yeah.
definitely a self-hazard.
Not in good condition. Yeah, like Scott, if you'd like want to lead the way down, that'd
I
be
can
great.
do that.
You know.
So I note that in my Gear possessions that Scott is like, he has a flashlight on. So can you like pull the flashlight out?
Yeah.
It's just like a small pocket one.
Sure.
And he just turns on the flashlight, like kind of like looks around.
You open the cellar door on the office, and the stairs that leads down, it is made of wood, with those open like steps, and the walls, especially in the level that is on this side, is made of wood. But as you start to make your way down, it becomes old style brick, and there's no light source whatsoever.
You've reached the end of this episode of Hotel Hell. Thank you so much for listening. Your support is greatly appreciated. Subscribe to us on whatever app you use to listen to podcasts, and be sure to catch the next installment of Hotel Hell, which premieres every Thursday. To connect with us, follow our social media accounts, and if you'd like to support us, you can head over to Patreon to join the conversation, view sneak peeks of our next project, and discover fantastic bonus content. Our intro score was created by Patrick Courtin from Off the Beaten Path musical. This Call of Cthulhu 7th edition module we are playing, Hotel Hell, can be found in Petersen's Abominations. The module was published by Chaosium and was written by Sandy Petersen with Mike Mason. Thanks again for listening from all of us at the Storyteller's Tavern.